Okay guys, so here's my door, and right here I have my printer, and I've started working on all of my printer papers and everything going in here. And then I have all my shipping stuff for my Etsy shop, and then this is my desk. It's the weekend, so I don't have to fill Etsy orders right now, which is a really good thing because I could barely get to anything. I can see my computer. But I've given myself a little bit of an office area right here, and I do have a stool that my mom used to sit on to sew all the time, so it's really nice that I'm using that. And then the other thing that I've changed big is these three items: the 8.5 by 11 paper holder, the 10 drawer or 8 drawer or whatever it is, and then this shelf. That was all in the closet. All that was there is now, whoa, is now in the closet. I'm sorry. I've been working. So, yeah. So far so good. I mean, I really haven't started sorting through anything. These three drawers here are empty. I've got my two rolling carts in here, and my tall fabric roll that's great to stamp on there. And I haven't done anything with this up here yet. But I'm going to have a, I think I've already had a conversation with you guys. I haven't done anything with this. Oh my gosh. But this, yeah, that's where I'm at right now, guys. Just shoot me. Put me out of my misery. Yeah. There's my chair, kinda, and stuff, and stuff, and stuff, and stuff. It's never ending. Oh, and I even got some down here. Oh, yeah. So, I still have a lot to do, and I hope I'm not making you too sick. I still have a ton to do, but I wanted to bring you along and show you, wow, where everything is. All of this stuff has to be cleaned off of here. Now, that box right there is garbage. And, yeah. So, anyway, this will look much nicer in here, and I will be able to get things easily gotten to, but out of view. And I'm very happy that I got to get those two in there. Now I'm leaving a lot of space right here. So, yeah, I might get my husband to put a shelf in there for me. Kind of like an L shelf, something there and there. Just so I can put some things on there. I think that sounds like a good idea. He's been sick. But so far, I had to get my office area set up, but you can't really even see the desk. It's a little black table. Yeah, there. You can see it's a little black table right there. All right, guys. I love you much. Just wanted to bring you along. Pray for me. Because, yeah, this is scary. This is scary. Love you guys. Bye. Okay, guys. Now you got to remember to excuse my mess. This is where I sit, right here. And I like having my paper where I don't have to get up and get it. But I only have my 8.5 by 11 paper here. And I have a little bit of room. And I have my 12 by 12 papers up here. I've been slowly making that pile less and less. It used to take up all the way pretty much to this corner post. And so I have done good. I have done very good. But I want to get as much of that down here as possible. Now, this is the only shelf that can take the 12 by 12, and then I'll have my 8.5 by 11 here. So I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. And, you know, I don't know, because I've got a lot of white and cream papers, which, you know, I guess a lot of us do. I don't know. I think I've got more than I need. So, I will show you guys what I end up doing once I get everything moved, because I know I won't get all my 12 by 12 papers, or I won't get all my 8.5 by 11 papers in this space, but I want to do as much as I can. So I'll be back. Okay. So I have kept all of my 8.5 by 11 cream and white here. My Nina White Solar. It's focusing on my finger. And then I did my blacks and my browns and crafts, because those are mostly what I use in builds. You know, so I'm not decorating with this stuff. This is what I'm building, the book, the journal, whatever, okay? And so those, from the whites and the creams all the way across to the craft stuff, is usually what I'm using to build my mini albums or my journals, or you know, whatever I'm doing. Then I went ahead and just whatever next color I had, which was green, and I put that up there. This here is a Stampin' Up, which I would recommend if anybody likes designing stuff. This grid paper that they have, I think they still sell it, and it's really inexpensive, and I love it for creating new things. And then, you know, it might not be rainbow color per se, but it's close enough for me, so that it runs the rest of my 8.5 by 11 is all my blues over to my yellows. And then here is from the black over to the blues is my 12 by 12 cardstock. I didn't have room to get all my 12 by 12 papers down, but I could get my cardstock. And then this next little section here is scrapbook paper. You know, that really thin stuff like you can get at Michael's or Joann's. That's just loose scrapbook paper, or stuff I got at Tuesday Mornings, where you get like 25 of the same paper. So that's what that is. And then here I went ahead in the space that I had left, and I put my printables, all my digital kits that I have. So yeah, because, you know, when I'm making stuff, if I want some ephemera or whatever, I can just flip through and see what I don't print out all of my stuff. But I do have at least one page from every kit, with the one page having as many elements on it as possible, so I can see what's in the kit. So that's that little section. So that takes care of my paper. Now, if you guys have to know who the people are, you know, whose paper it is or whatever, then you can always get these kind of little things, and they stick out through the paper. You can make them, you know, cut down a 12 by 12 to use in your 8.5 by 11, or flip an 8.5 by 11 down, you know, so that you have it sticking out, and you can write the names down, or you can get those plastic sleeves that you slide paper in and stuff like that, and have them, you know, for the different companies. But another big thing is, please make sure you can look at your papers. You've got to be able to get in there and dig around, you know, because if you can't see it, or if it's too tight, you're not going to want to stick your paper back in there if you choose not to use it, or if you're cleaning up and you had some uncut ones. So make sure you don't put it in so tightly that you don't even want to get in there. Because everything needs to be fun, easy, smooth. Yeah, baby. Okay, that's paper, guys. I don't know what I'm doing next. Oh, let me show you. So there is all of my designer series papers now. So that's 7 Gypsies, 49 Market Street, Blue Fern Studios, Graphic 45, Stamperia, Tim Holtz, Prima, all of those papers, even the loose papers that I have that go with those different sets, I still left them all together. But I probably will move this so that it is more closer to here. This bottom shelf right here, I could put it down, but then I can't dig through it as easily, I think. I kind of like it where I have it here at eye level. So I might put it there. I might put it on this shelf so that it's eye level. Because those are, you're not just looking at color, you're looking at all of the other things that are on the sheets. And so I like to kind of stand up and do that. But again, that's everybody's personal preference. So find what works for you, but try and get all your papers into one area so it's going to be easy for you to find. And I don't care what you do, occasionally you are going to need 12 by 12 papers. So I always recommend to have some, at least black and white. But I've got a little bit of a rainbow of colors, a lot of red. I was going to do a Christmas project and didn't end up doing it. So I do have a lot of red. A big old fat thing of red right there. Big old fat thing. Anyway, so guys, thanks. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Hey guys. Okay. Now I do have some more to show you. Okay, so nothing really much major changed on here. There's still a lot of things I've got to figure out, where to put things and such. So not much change. I have filled up a few more cubbies in here, but not many. I did get my stamps all put into the stamp one. There's still stuff on the floor, but not as bad. And this is still kind of a catch-all right now. Yeah, still kind of a catch-all, but I did move the rest of my 12 by 12 papers down at the bottom shelf. And there is my Big Shot or Big Pro or whatever you want to call it. And then right there is where my die cut station is. So, you know, I've got my big one there I can pull up. I can move this one over and pull it up and use it too. All of these things right here will be moving. They're just, that was convenient. And I did find where I had 4 more of those metal, I mean not metal, but magnet sheets. So I put those up. And I've got all my words. So far, I still have a few more on the wall to put over there, and then all my doilies, and a little bit of room for some other things. I still have not figured out what to do on this shelf yet, but what was on this shelf, now this is one of those real inexpensive 3 by, you know, it's, I can't remember, it's 11 by 11 or something, but they're like $9 or something at Target, I think. And I just laid it on its side. And I've got my stencils, my washi, my, let's see, that's 8 by 8s, and then the smaller cards, and then the 6 by 6, and then all of the ephemera packs and things that go with them. So I was really happy about that. And then I got all my packaged laces that, you know, I have, this is all my stash, nothing with my shop. But this is all my laces and trims and overflow. Gotta love the overflow. I still have not figured out what I'm going to do with the painting part yet. So, and these two are boxes with Etsy shop stuff in them. I did move my trash can and drink holder over here. Of course, I keep forgetting, and I keep grabbing from my drink over at my desk, and yeah, so, and the trash can I've missed several times since I've moved it. These are all my plates for the different machines, and then all of my big dies, embossing folders, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So that's where I'm at so far. I did move my inks over here. For Christmas, I plan on asking for the entire line on the Distress Oxides. So I have brought in my old... Oh, this is just drying. I brought in my old... what is that? A 24, I think, where it holds inks. And I put all of my, you know, stays-ons and archival and things like that in the bottom. And I will eventually probably move all of these because I am putting them together. Like Wild Honey, I've got in Distress and the Oxide. So, you know, I plan on keeping them that way so I'm not looking for, you know, whatever colors, that kind of thing. A lot of them I have in smalls, but I know that the Distress Oxide's not, at least as far as I know, Distress Oxide is not that way in the small ones. These are all my stamps, which I am going to, in the near future here, make a book to hold stamps because I cannot find anything in that thing. These are stickers and rub-ons. This is just paper ephemera, just all kinds of stuff in there. I used to have both of those items all the way down to the end in this corner, which I haven't really finished that over there. And I rarely ever got into them because, quite frankly, it was always messy. So I'm putting them right here. Here's where I sit and create. So I should be able to get to that. I added another container here with all my glues. And then this container it's a little less messy now. And it's got my double-sided tapes and my dimensionals and things like that there. There's also pearls and rhinestones. This is, you know, just some stuff. This is where I keep all my paper while I'm, you know, what I'm working on. And then this has not changed yet. I don't know that it is. It's actually a different, this is different because I needed a different place. So that might be close to what it's supposed to look like. And I put my roundabout up here because I can still see everything, and I have to use it as a roundabout where before I could see everything. And then I was able to find room for my Big Daddy or Big Mama, whatever you want to call her, and that thing, you know. You guys know what that is. Sometimes we use it for a while and sometimes we don't. And then I just slid these two. These I had directly in front of me. I slid them down. I had these on the very top shelf. I brought them down. I put the tops on the three of them, and then I couldn't fit the tops on the other ones, so I just stacked them. That clock's not correct, so don't worry. And then I still have, now this is just little stuff that I've got to go through, and this is from what I'm working on right now with my lap book. And then up here, let's see, I'm still kind of figuring this next shelf unit out. I don't know, you know, I'm still kind of figuring that out. And then up here, that I think you saw last time. And I'm really liking that. So that's it, guys. That's so far. And you see this goes all the way in. And I do have this a little more organized. I don't know that that's the way it's going to stay, but it is a little bit more organized. Okay, so far so good, guys. I will keep you updated and do little segues as I, think it would be something. You don't want to just watch me move stuff around. All right, guys. Love you.